Yo, this is a ton of plays, Pokemon Violet! And look there, in the horizon, that is the Mesagosa City. This is where the academy is, this is where school is, this is where we get our main objectives in this game. Let's go there, while we are doing some exploration on the side, because that's pretty much what this game is about. It's about not always going straight forward, it's about going around, exploring a bit, and just basically do the journey your way. Even though I like to go straight forward at times, but at the same time, yeah, it's fine to do a little exploration. Because you can get rewarded by it in the end. There's a lot of items here, and they do respawn every day, so it's not like you pick up this potion now, there will never be an item here and again. Next day there will probably be an item here too. Might not be a potion, but can be a lot of things. Especially common things. We can save you some money. They don't have to buy these things, so it's always nice to have. Especially if you forget to buy them, though. That is. Some more scatterbugs here, some of the chunks. Some squirrel with here. And what's this? This is a common, we haven't seen one. It's Sunken from Gen 2. So Sunken becomes Sunflora, which is another grass type Pokemon. But evolves with a special stone, though, so I'm not gonna bother, no, use it. I'm sure capture it, but yeah, that's fine. You can get it later. I really want to learn Charm. Probably should actually use that. Charm is pretty decent. It's a good move for facing up against physical attackers because it reduces attack stat. But here we have a trainer. Let's fight. Perfect timing! You want to challenge me to a Pokemon battle, right? Yeah, I mean, that's the whole reason. That's how the game works this way. If you want to battle, you have to talk to you. So, she has Bounce Wit. The Bounce Wit is a grass type Pokemon from Generation 7, which I might actually consider putting in my team. But this is a trainer battle, so we're just going to go out on damage. That Ember took it down very quickly. It was an easy win. Oof! I stepped up and got smacked down. Yeah, so far trainer battles have been very easy, but don't worry, they're gonna get a lot different later on, so they'll have higher level Pokemon, they'll have more Pokemon, which is also important. But still, I feel it's a bit of a nice welcoming. Oh! Hello, Magikarp! What are you doing floating up here? Magikarp is so weak and so crap. But don't worry, it's gonna get better as it gets to the famous level 20. It only knows Splash for pretty much majority of its life. It can learn Flail too though, but that's pretty much it. Might as well just capture one. If you want to get Gyarados later, might as well get one and get it 20 later. Not now though, it's gonna be a while till we get to the 20s, but that's fine. We got Magikarp. Generation 1 Pokemon. Here's Magikarp, the fish Pokemon. In the distant past, it was somewhat stronger than the horribly weak descendants that exist today. Huh. Imagine seeing an ancient Magikarp that's sort of like make you tremble in fear. I mean, probably why Gyarados make you tremble in fear, but this one was just awkward. Got a Pokeball, and what's this? It's a Wooper, but it's a brown Wooper. Is it a shiny or what? It's not a Wooper actually, but it's a Wooper. Yeah, in this game there also are regional forms, like this Wooper here. It has these bones as part of its sides, designed instead of fin, like whiskers. So this Wooper is not a water type. Instead, it's now changed. What changes it though? Go here and check Wooper here. We can't see what it is though because we don't have information about it in our Pokédex yet, so you have to fight first. Here's Ember now. You see Wooper got burned, but it doesn't take. It's not resistant to fire, which means it's not the same as the other one. You got Mud Shot, which is a ground type move, so it's a ground type. Yep, it is. Burn does some damage, which is fine. Let's get capturing this Wooper. 1, 2, 3, and Wooper is ours. So this is a new variant of the Wooper. It is a poison and ground type, Paldean form. It's dangerous for Wooper to travel alone. They line up in groups of 3 or 4 and help each other as they walk around the wetlands. Which is kind of fun though, like they swim in the water, but they're weak to water. Which is kind of weird. Do you want to use one though? No offense, Tarantula, but I don't think Bug is going to be that useful. At least not for now. Maybe later. I mean, I used a Bug-type Pokemon in one of my last episodes of Shining Pearl. Then again, Caesar was pretty strong, so that's one of the reasons I used it. We have Bounsley, we have Lechonk. Oh, look at that one! So you see, the items we saw earlier had this other glow on it, but this one looks like a yellow item with a different glow. Why is that? Because it's not just a regular item, it is a TM. So now we got a TM for free. They can also spawn in these locations and they can also reset. They're more rare though than regular items, but if you find one you should definitely go for one. Because as mentioned earlier when we were at Los Platos, if you do find a TM for the first time, you can then also go out and craft it. If you haven't unlocked crafting for it, that is. Because sometimes you unlock crafting through storyline, or times you can only learn crafting by finding the TM first in the wild. Then you can craft it. Another trainer here. Let's fight. Let me show you this awesome looking Pokemon I just caught. Cool. I wonder what it is. Youngster Luca. And he has... Whoa, Choodle! Generation 8 Pokemon! So Choodle is a water type Pokemon, but it becomes a dual type water rock type as it evolves. So yeah, Ember won't do much damage here, let's go to Ground instead. Wow, that's pretty good damage. Water Gun, that's gonna hurt. But luckily Choodle is not that very strong when it comes to special attacks. So Bite, that'll do the job. And Choodle goes down. Level 13 on Fuecoco. I guess just looking cool doesn't cut it. Well, I guess you have a point. In a way. You get Ether, which is nice. Ethers are always good. Especially if you travel a long way from Pokemon centers, you need to heal up your Pokemon's PP moves. Unless you sit there, you want to use moves, and like, yeah, you don't have enough PP to use to move. That can be a very sad thing. On the horizon there's a Pokemon Center, and that seems to be like a gate going eastwards to the southern parts of Paldea. And sometimes you don't need to go to the main road to find trainers. They can be out here in the outskirts as well. Let's see what this guy has to offer. I'm gonna defeat you so my Pokemon can get even tougher. Well, that's why I came to fight you. With Alberto the Worker. And he has a Shinx. Cutie. Level 7, that's cool. So Shinx, it's actually one of my, I think it's one of my favorite electric type, but it's one of my favorite one. It's so cute. And yet, most Shinx, except for this one, has the ability called Intimidate, causing attack power of the opponent to go down upon start of battle. How can a Shinx look intimidating? I don't know. It looks cute. Maybe my Pokemon level isn't high enough. Probably. Maybe. Something like that, I guess. Pick up this item here, though. A Revive. good to get the revives. And you can also sell them for money if you do feel you have too many of them. Revives are usually expensive to buy, so they can be good to have. Just doing a little exploration here, because sometimes you can find some Pokemon that are very far off from the outskirts of a road. So it can be nice to travel. Maybe find some Pokemon you really want. Can't go across this this line here though, but that's fine. We can do that later. Just walk back again. Here we have Tarantula, we have more Azurils. Yeah, the Pokemon phase now are rather limited, but don't worry. As soon as we're done with Mesagoza and we get our main objectives of this game, that's when you basically can go all around Paldea, or almost all at least, in some way. And you can pretty much explore to your heart's content. Let's see, anything else here maybe? Doesn't seem like it. More Lechonks here, and here we also have another Pokemon Center. Yeah, Pokemon Center aren't that uncommon in this game. It's pretty common, so you'll find often them. And it's also nice to find Pokemon Centers because they also act as a flight point. So when you get to a Pokemon Center, this means you can go here and then you can fly here later on. Just talk to the Pokemon Center worker. Like to heal a Pokemon, you don't know where to go, you can do it just your birthday as well. You go do it once. My birthday, my birth month is 5. And day is 23. Yeah, I'm born on the 23rd of May. In case you're wondering. I don't think you probably want to know or need to know, but yeah. May 23rd is my birthday in real life. And yeah, this is cool. Hello there! I'm a Pokemon League rep. Been having some nice Pokemon battles. Well, good news. If you can defeat 4 trainers here in Area 1 of the South Province, there's a lovely prize with your name on it. So far you defeated 5 trainers here in Area 1 of the South Province. On behalf of the Pokemon League, here's your lovely prize. Get a new TM with Thunder Wave. We're holding this challenge for other areas around Paldea too. Stop by and try them. And now you can see I've got the Thunder Wave TM. If you go to the Pokemon, the TM machine, or TM machine. Now we can also make the Thunder Wave TM as well, which is this one. So this is nice. Every time you get a new TM, you can craft it as well if you have the materials and the league points. So I need Pomifur, and then I need 2 other, or 1 more Pomifur, and then 3 of something we don't know yet. Most likely a Pokemon we haven't faced up yet. That's fine though. So yeah, these Pokemon League reps are on different Pokemon centers around. They usually ask you to defeat a certain amount of trainers in the area they represent. And they'll give you some stuff, often TMs or more rare items. So they're almost required, also like recommended to go to. And since you probably should want to fight a lot of trainers anyways, you'll probably get these items when you come here. If not, just talk to this guy and you know that probably should go hunt for trainers too. Like this guy here. I came to Mesagoza to make some deliveries. Let's have a quick battle. Cool with me. You challenged by Iker the Courier. And Iker or Iker. Oh, he has Rookidee. That's a Generation 8 Pokemon. Another of these bird Pokemon that were sort of like common in the start. And unlike Fletchling, which becomes a fire type, Rookidee becomes a steel type. Which is actually very interesting. I forgot to heal my Pokemon, but I don't think that should be a big problem. Whoa! Rookidee got 1 hit KO with Ember. That was a quick one. Guess I delivered you a win. Guess you did indeed. Pokédex entry updated, which means we now can also see Rookidee. So for example, I say, oh, this Rookidee, that was a nice Pokemon. I want to get it in my Pokédex. Then I just go on the minus button. I can even see here which is recently called Pokemon, recently battle Pokemon, recent notes on certain Pokemon that are nearby. Like for example here we see this is the this must be Luxio, I think, the evolved form of Shinx. You can have Wespy Queen here as well. And then you also can go here, you can go to the Pokédex and see the Pokédex in numerical order. Arranged A to Z, heaviest, lightest, lightest, heaviest, tallest, shortest, shortest, tallest, and so on. Or I can just go to Rookidee here. You can go and see data, it's just a flying type. Where can I fight one though? They are in the eastern area of Paldea. Southeast and east. Okay, so if I want to get these ones, I have to go east. But we can't go there yet, but we will go there soon. Or we can go there soon. That's what I want to say. Let's heal up our Pokemon and do a slightly bit more exploration before we call the episode. And then next episode we're going to head into Mesagoza and get our journey started in the school. Now tip here. Handy function to remember. There are all kinds of handy functions registered to your directional buttons. Check them out. So I already explained this before, and I think it was in one of the episodes, but I can just, give a reminder here as well. So directional pad up is emotions. Directional pad down is the camera app. We can take photos. Directional pad left is change your outfit or look, and right to check notices. So for example, if I press the right one, we get notices. There's nothing noticed right now. If I do the left one, I can change my attire. It's a bit of lag. Then we have down, we can take a camera. Starting at the camera app. You can start the camera app by pressing the down button. Move the camera around freely to snap shots of all kinds of places and Pokemon you see. When you have a camera app open, press the Y button to flip the camera around and take photos of yourself. Press it again to turn the camera to normal. If you want to take fancy or funny photos, try pressing the left button or the right button to change filters. So I did like Y now, I can do like this. Let's say I want to say, yeah, this is the gate to Mesagoza. I'll take some filters like peas, roar. What's this? Act cool. Oh dear. Hello. Let's do hello one. Let's go back and let's have like this maybe? Can even flip the camera around if I want to. Fisheye lens, blur, starburst, film reel, toy camera, monochrome, sepia, cool, retro, vivid, dreamy. I like the toy camera one. To take an image, you just use the image button on your Switch or controller, like this, and you can access them. Really pretty nice, I guess. Let's see. Can we do a little more exploration before we continue? So here we have another area here. We can even see a Pokemon Center hidden behind. Going to the west gate. We have some more areas here. You hop up here as well. The chunk, tarantulas. Another item here. Super potion. That's very good because they are healing more than we need to right now. We don't have that much HP to heal that much. This is also a time from Generation 7 where potions got changed. Super potions got buffed and high potion got nerfed a lot, which I think was needed because high potion were a bit too OP. They heal for 200 instead of 120, which they heal for now. Or super potion here. Scatterbugs and Lechonks and Tarantulas. Pretty, you know, same Pokemon we faced. Oh, look at that. Another one. That's a Surskit. Let's fight one. And it's really nice though that Pokemon that can't swim, they have these like floaty bubbles they can fight on if you are in the water. Let's try Ember. Water gun, super effective but doesn't do much damage. Oh wow, critical hit Ember. Let's catch a Surskit. Yeah, Surskit is not weak to fire or strong to fire because it's a dual type water and bug type. So water resistant to fire and bug is weak, that's why it's neutral damage. And the item there on the pond we can't get to yet because, yeah, we can't swim. But we will find other ways to cross water later. So don't worry too much about it. Got Surskit now, which is nice. A Hoppip here, Tarantulas, more Surskits and Psyducks and even Magikarps. Another item here. What is it? It is a potion. I mean, I can't complain. Never know when we need more, right? So might as well just grab some and you'll have plenty of fighter. Oh, Combi! Yeah, I'm gonna skip those, because we will get more Combis very soon. The area we're gonna go to after Mesagoza has a pretty decent amount of Combis. Which is sort of nice. But this one is new. This one we have to fight. What is that one? It looks so weird. What is this thing? It is a Shroodle. What is a Shroodle? Let's go with Ember. Oh, it almost killed it. Acid Spray. That means it's but the special defense -2. That's pretty good. I know Acid Spray is a very good move in Terra battles at least. So let's use the Pokeball. Can we get Shroodle? We do. Now what is this Shroodle thing? Let's find out. Shroodle is a poison and normal type. A toxic mouse Pokemon. To keep enemies away from his territory, it paints markings around his nest using a poisonous liquid that has an acrid color. Or acrid odor, even. That's the weird looking mouse I've ever seen. Wait. I guess it's something. A Chesterberry here as well. That was cool. Still more Pokemon to find. New ones we haven't seen yet, so that's cool. Anyway, that's gonna be it for this episode. Next episode, we're gonna go through this gate over here, which gives us entrance to Mesagoza, which is the first big city and where our academy is, and we're gonna spend some time here before we get our main objectives, and after that we are open to explore the majority of Paldea as we see fit. Like, comment and subscribe, follow me on social media, and that's great for now. See you next time as my journey in Pokemon Violet continues.